Reported the government has opened its purse strings and front-loaded the bank recapitalisation on plan for the current fiscal, disbursing more than 90% of the 25,000 crore rupee corpus among 13 public sector banks. So all made the cut, but some didn't. Remember, Sapna Das had broken us the story. And Ritu Singh, our banking correspondent, joins in now to take us through the details. Ritu, who are the winners and who are the losers?
Well, the lion's share, of course, has come to State Bank of India with the bulk of that 23,000 crore recap, which is over 7,500 crore coming to SBI alone. This, of course, remember, includes capital for all of its associates as well. So all of those 5 associates are included in that, followed by Indian Overseas Bank and Punjab National Bank. Bank of India, Central Bank, Syndicate Bank have also got all over 1,000 crore capital each for this FY17 fiscal, followed by the other smaller banks that include Canara Bank, United Bank and Union Bank of India. Some of the other smallest banks include Allahabad, the likes of which have only got about 44 crores. But remember, all of this allocation is based on performance, as the government has been indicating again and again. But important to note that this 22,915 crore of capital that has been allocated is yet to be infused. The government has said only 75% of this promised amount will be infused into all of these lenders individually. The remaining 25% has been held back as a carrot stick. That will be infused into these banks based on their performance and their outlook for credit growth. So that is the amount that is still pending with the government. Although under the Indradhanush plan, it had promised 25,000 crore infusion into these 27 public sector banks. Not all of that has been infused, but importantly, some are still left out. Conspicuous by their absence are IDBI Bank and Bank of Baroda. Remember, the reason we understand they haven't been given any capital is because both of these banks said they are adequately capitalized and are in no need of capital. The other ones that were left out, probably because of their poor performance, include the likes of Indian Bank, Andhra Bank, Vijaya Bank, Punjab's and Singh Bank and Oriental Bank of Commerce, among the others.
All right, Ritu, thanks for putting that into perspective. But meanwhile, we spoke to various bankers after that story was broken, and here's what they had to say.
Loan growth is not only dependent upon capital, as you know.
Yes.
It's also dependent upon us getting good projects. And I think as long as good viable projects are coming, we should see fairly good loan growth. The reason why we had predicted around 12 to 13% was not because we lacked capital to grow. Even today, our capital adequacy is in excess of 13%. So, it's not that is really impacting. I think, the growth cycle is something that is really still to kick off. But definitely, with better capitalization, you feel more comfortable.
Capital adequacy is 10.56. I must compliment the government that they have remained committed to capitalize the banks. And those who needed it more for whatever reasons, it better, they were given a larger shot. And we found the way we have been driving our business for the last 2-3 years. The numbers, whatever we get quarter after quarter, we were dot on those numbers.